Nobody would invest in a country where Tinubu dictates to judges, Jonathan. Former President Goodluck Jonathan has cautioned that no economy can attract investment if its judiciary lacks independence and is subject to political interference under President Bola Tinubu. Speaking on Wednesday at the Democracy Dialogue organized by the Goodluck Jonathan Foundation in Accra, Ghana, Jonathan emphasized that judicial independence is the bedrock of a stable business climate. It affects everybody. No businessman will bring his money to invest in a country exactly where the judiciary is compromised, so that when problem happens, the judiciary can be compromised, and then you say, oh, the person's money is gone. You get all those kind of a thing. Nobody will really come and invest in the country. Where a government functionary can dictate to judges what judgment they will give. Nobody risks their money in such an economy, he said. Jonathan urged Nigerian leaders to oppose justice and fairness above personal or political interests. If we must build a nation for our children, our grandchildren, no matter how painful it is, we must strive to do what is right, he added. Meanwhile, the Abia State chapter of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, has reacted to growing speculations about Jonathan's possible interest in the 2027 presidential race. State Chairman Abraham Ama clarified that Jonathan has the constitutional right to contest, but stressed that the party's presidential candidate will emerge through a free and fair convention. The PDP is an open, inclusive platform where every eligible member can aspire to any office in accordance with party guidance and the provisions of the Nigerian Constitution, Amma explained. He noted that while some stakeholders believe Jonathan is well qualified to represent the party at the national level, the decision ultimately lies with the delegates. At this time, Jonathan has yet to formally approach the Abia PDP with his manifesto. Our doors remain open to all aspirants until the convention decides, Amma stated. Okay now. Adekunle says, oh yes, but you are not wanted by Nigerians. Be evangelizing for Peter Big instead. Orlando Edwin says, life is a sacrifice and a determination for change. Every trial is not a loser, and every loser is a trying faith to become a good leader. The world once said a good name is better than silver and gold. Those who call their names judges and eating bribes, they will end up with health conditions. As Amon says, the writer is a liar. He lacks the basic ethics of journalism. Okay now. Fabulous says, Jonathan, don't forget in a hurry that these northerners that wants to drag you to challenge Tinubu were the same people that said they didn't want Western education. You refused to hear and they brought you down. I don't think Jonathan will want to contest, but I'm not sure anyways, but let's see how that goes. Solomon Obasi says, cash and carry judges without integrity, no longer the hope of a common man because of Tinubu and his gangs. Ezimuwa says, very good talk from an German. Abadorians and Nemilokon here will not like this truth because they are enemies of the truth. They know. Nobody, you can't go and invest your money in a place where you know that when you go to court, it is very possible that the court will not rule in your favor. Meanwhile, you are the one that is right. So what's the point? Ajibola says, please, is economy good during your term? You sell crude oil for $130, yet no one says. At the central bank function, some people, they just want to come and defend Tinubu, and they don't come with good, what's it called? Like debates. What are you saying? Please, is the economy good during your time? You sold crude oil $130. You want to compare Jonathan's time to this time? Is it that people don't have sense? I don't understand. Ajibola Omolayo. What is wrong with you people? Now, wow. Adewale says, Jonathan's second coming has nothing to deliver Nigeria. Nigeria has passed the level of those days. He's very free to test his popularity and let us see. Nobody is testing popularity. We want good governance. Nobody is coming here to test. It's popularity that people are doing. Popularity testing. Okay, now make they show popularity testing. They go be voting for the person that is popular and continue to suffer. They hear this me. Investor says, perfectly said, His Excellency. Motion Kingsley says, there is never when you will compare Jonathan administration to that of Buhari or this Tinubu evil administration. Nigeria destroyed under APC government. Everybody knows that. Even the people that are supporting APC, they know. They just want to keep saying rubbish and defending rubbish. Emmanuel said, I still can't believe this is stated by Jonathan, otherwise I will say, the dog that is about to be found wanted will never listen to the voice of his master. Let's wait and see. What are you waiting and see? Wetin they wait and see? I beg. Maurice also says, my question is, why is it that in Nigeria, EFCC don't go after former president, at least for once? I've never heard it in the history of Nigeria. Does it mean they are exempted from probing or no sign of corruption in them, or how? I don't know. I think there's something that they've written, like all these, they call it immunity or whatever it is they call it. I don't know why. Even a sitting president, they should be able to go after a sitting president. What do you mean by you have immunity? So imagine like a sitting governor buy somebody, and we know that it is the sitting governor or the sitting president that buy somebody. You will now say they have immunity until they finish their term. That is when you will now arrest them. It doesn't make any sense. Anybody, sitting president or former president, they should be able to probe them. Mr. Gary says, these Yoruba heads are talking out of fear. It was particularly Yorubas that protested without intimidation. Small increase in pump price. Yes, Jonathan is southwest and Sambo north. Therefore, everything can scatter. Now, Buhari increased pump price. No comment because you held VP hoping to replace the president. Now, Tinubu, there is no problem. Even Shoyinka has lost his voice. Who is destroying Nigeria? Really? I'm a Yoruba person, but it is the truth. It is the truth because I don't understand some people's comments inside this comment section. Now what? Mustafa says, Nigeria is a funny country where past leaders fail to offer anything good during their times but become good advisors to the successors after leaving the office. Chooks Mbata says, best bet is a total overhaul and replacement of all the leaderships. Edmond Uzoma says, this event former President Goodluck Jonathan hosted in Ghana is right and it is what is expected of him after his period of leaving power. He should not think of coming back to contest for president again, as that will lower his rating in all ramification. It is well. Akwari says, great revelation and nothing but the truth. At Basil says, what is painful about it? Trying to lay a good foundation for upcoming generations to kill. Okay. Dauda Juma says, this is a fact straight from a former president who upheld the principle of desperation of power during his time. The president, Tinubu, better abide by his advice. Abide, if I hear. It is well. Alaja says, all these bloggers can be trained to be more careful with their headlines, at least. Don't mind them. That one is clickbaiting. It is well. My listeners, don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.